going on with his thumbnail? Everyone take your seats. Ugh. How we doing, folks? Happy Saturday, Feliz! How we doing, guys? Bear with me, I'm just attempting to post on all the socials, let all the people know Big Nick is back! It's a Saturday stream! All right, I got one more place. I'm going on Instagram. Post on Instagram that it's time. It's time. It's nearly time.
get ready for Big Nick. It's called Big Nick Live.
Big Nick Live! Big Nick Live! Everybody get up! Big Nick Live! Big Nick Live! Big Nick Live! Big Nick Live!
It's called Big Nick Live. You ready, Big Nick? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's happening, folks? It's Big Nick Live. We're back. Saturday surprise stream coming in hot. How we doing, folks? God bless you all. And happy Saturday. It's great to have you all here. We are talking about Ends Vinyl campaign. We're chasing 60K. Looks like we're already starting off the stream. We've already sold some vinyl since the last time I looked at it. So I'm going to go ahead and just kick things off with this. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Regis knocked over my Webby. Give me one moment. Oh man, it's per usual. I spend so much. It's such a whirlwind. I got to find a thumbnail and I got to create a link and then I got to get it posted everywhere and then I press go live and I'm like, oh, now what do I say? I got to figure out how to talk to these people. So give me a moment. Let me collect myself. Where to begin? There's so much going on. My goodness. First and foremost, let's start at the beginning. I've been working. Is this good Webby placement? Surely that's a good spot for web. Welcome. How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. So many great people here. I will say, I'll go ahead and say, the last stream we were trying to get to 55K. And I was dangling the carrot that I was going to play the Eminem as a Talking Head song when we hit 55. And we finally hit it right when I cut the stream. So I will kick things off with Eminem as a Talking Head song here shortly. And I don't know how long I'm going to go today. I figured I'll give the guarantee that we'll play Eminem as a Talking Head song. Yeah, get Michael T in the chat. Michael T was requesting Eminem as a Talking Heads song. So we are going to get that song out of the way. But after that, today, this is how we're going to do things on Surprise Saturday streams. I will only be playing every time a sale is made, whether that's vinyl sold or a merch bundle or a picture of me smiling or a digital album, whatever you want to get on there. If you're like Big Nick, I'm not into vinyl. I don't own a record player. That's fine. Maybe you want some trading cards. You can get a $1 picture of me smiling, and then you can add on whatever you want. We've got CDs. We've got trading cards. We've got a companion booklet. We have an enamel pin. And it's just a lot of cool stuff at nickletsgo.com. Go check it out. Go support. We're trying to get to 60K. We have stretch goals, and we're so close. We're a little over $1,000 away from 60,000. When we hit 60,000, that means we unlock a bonus track on the vinyl and on the CD, and it means that we'll also stream numero uno. And a lot of you at home may be asking, what in Gremlin Hell is numero uno? I've never heard of this. Well, last year today, on this very day, we played on hallowed ground, Chattanooga, Tennessee. We did a performance at Nightfall, and it was documented. It was recorded, and Adam, our drummer of the 100K band, Adam Brown, professionally mixed and mastered the footage. And then, have you guys seen the War of the Worlds film with Ice Cube? That's kind of how Adam has been. If you watch this concert film, He was hacking people's phones. He had a drone. He hacked some kind of drone. He has all these angles. I didn't even know the show was being recorded, being filmed. And then here comes Adam, aka Ice Cube, compiling all of the power of the. Give me a second. We got something to celebrate. What happened? What was that? I think we just had some paranormal activity on camera. Did you guys see that? What was that? Come on, flab it.
Ends on vinyl applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on vinyl applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on vinyl applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on vinyl. Pledge on nickletsgo.com. Ends on vinyl applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on vinyl applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on vinyl applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on vinyl. Pledge on nickletsgo.com. New from the makers of swords, introducing Ends on Vinyl. Top 50 pain, Ends on Vinyl. Apply directly where you hear. Ends on Vinyl. Pledge on nickletsgo.com.
Okay, guys, I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. I think I blew Adam's cover. I mentioned that he had the power of Ice Cube, and he hacked the stream, and he killed the feed. So, just for my own safety, I want to go ahead and announce that was actually parody and totally untrue. Adam does not work for NSA. I don't even know what that film was about, truthfully. I did watch the whole thing, though, and I really enjoyed it. A lot of it reminded me of Dawn of Desmond, truthfully, if you guys remember the mid-film twist. Jays! Come on, camera. Okay, it's going to have to do. Can someone... where was I? What were we talking about? What's happening, guys? Can someone give me back on my train of thought? I know I was talking about something. Give me back... Hello, are we still live? Can I confirm that you guys are even still watching? Okay, I was talking about Ends and Uno. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, guys. Okay, so yes, Nightfall, numero uno, 1 year ago today. And Adam edited, mixed, mastered a recording, and it's ready to go. It's 90-minute performance. It's on the YouTube channel. It's private currently. And when we hit 60K, we will stream the performance. That's a part of the stretch goal. That's the new stretch goal. So we're less than $1,000 away from unlocking the brand new secret track on Ends, and then we will also stream numero uno. Capiche? And I feel like we should try to make this happen today, because how Kishmit, is that what they call it? How divine would it be if we were to stream this 1 year to the day, 1 year later, celebration. And it's a Friday. Oh, no, it's Saturday night. But anyways, who cares what night it is? So if you're checking it out and you're like, I'm on the fence about Ends. I don't know about Ends. Well, it's a great album. I'll play you one of the songs. I'll play you a bit of one of the songs right now. And that's just a taste of Ends, the new album. It's a great album. So anyways, I said I was going to play the Eminem as a Talking Head song, so I'll get that out of the way. Give you guys some time to purchase. Oh, I do need to shout out whoever made the most recent purchase. So let me go ahead and do that very quickly. It seems I've exited out of the page I was on, so forgive me. I gotta take a moment. But so we have. I'm gonna be playing Eminem is a Talking Head song, and then since we have made one sale, we have another song on deck. So you guys be discussing and figure out what you're wanting to hear next. Por favor. Okay, I'm getting very close, guys. 12 days ago in the campaign. I can never remember what to click on. And frankly, this hat is incredibly distracting, but I wear it because I know you all love it, and I know you guys can't get enough of it. So that's my way. That's one of the ways I honor you all, and I'm happy to do it. Okay, but it slows me down a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're in. Here we go. Oh, Nicholas, the great Nick. I know Nick. Oh, we've got two Nicholases, two Nick M's. God bless you guys. Wow. Fantastic. Cherish you, Big Nick 2 and Big Nick 3. Thank you guys. And we got a John in here. So we've been making some progress. Anyways, let me play this song, and then I'll chat some more with you all. All right. This is not the right track. Come on, Flab. Sorry, 1 second. This is Dreaming of Medusa, which I played last time. This puzzle out. How can I take words and put them at the end of the sentence, but in between maybe make some words rhyme in between the rhyme, and like sandwich? I've been bored with English language, wordplays and metaphors and simile, multi-syllable rhyming, stream of consciousness. I've got a rhyming disease. I put my orange, people say the word orange doesn't rhyme with anything. I put my orange, orange, and they porridge with orange. People say that the word orange doesn't rhyme with anything. All right, that is Eminem as a Talking Head song, as promised to Michael T. That's for you, Michael T. Does anyone see my glasses? There we go. All right. Help me out, guys. Have I ever done that one before? I can't really recall. I don't know if I've done that one. I see a lot of you guys have been saying you've had this one in your head. Hammer knock knock, hammer knock knock, hammer knock knock, hammer knock, hammer knock knock, hammer knock knock, hammer knock knock. It's a Sage Let's Go original song. Okay, folks, we are talking Ends Vinyl. We've got the new album, Follow Up to Swords. It's in about $964. It's going to be a 16-track album on double LP, four tracks on each side. We've got the booklet that's going to be made. We've got trading cards. We've got the enamel pin. And this is just a taste. You're like, wow, Big Nick, that sounds like a lot. Well, we got personalized videos, thank you songs. You guys want to send me a few details about your life, I'll turn it into a little song and thank you for your contribution to Ends Vinyl. You get a producer where you get your name credited in the inner sleeve, or you get an executive producer credit where you get your name on the back of the album. You get access to all the behind the scenes, the demos, the stems, the unreleased tracks. You get my covers EP, my brand new covers EP that I'll be recording, songs that inspired Ends. What else have we unlocked? We've been unlocking all this good as hell things. We did picture. Oh, did I mention there are pictures of me smiling? Everyone gets a unique picture of me smiling. And that's a Big Nick guarantee. I feel like the hammer helps move sales, for whatever reason. Okay, let me check out the chat. How's everyone doing? Everyone enjoying the weekend? TGIS, I hope. Molly says Hammer Knock Knock should go on an EP with Pencils. Pencils, if you guys aren't aware, Pencils is a song that John Elliott wrote. He was really upset that it didn't end up on the Ends record. Although the song, the hidden track, someone else's song, starts with the line, pencils down. So maybe that's kind of like maybe that's what Pencils turned into. I don't know. Molly says, I'll trade you my first edition Charizard for your Nick Let's Go Ends trading cards. And frankly, that's a steal. Because that Charizard is going to be worth nothing compared to the Big Nick trading cards. Whoa! Whoa! What happened? Rachel! Give me a second. All right. We sold some more vinyl, folks. Jeez, I keep leaving this page. I'm incapable of just staying on where I need to stay. We're shouting out. No, I didn't. What's happening? Okay, here we go. We are shouting out the great Logan. God bless you. Oh, and Tyler. Tyler and Logan. God bless you both. Thank you, guys. Wow. This is huge. We're making some big moves. We may be hitting 60K today. All right, we're one step closer to numero uno. Here's the deal, guys. If we unlock it today, are you guys wanting to watch it today? You guys want to watch it tonight? Tell me what time. What's good for you guys? Tyler wants to watch it tonight. Right now, he says. Wow, people want to watch it right now. ASAP. Well, Kyle says I should keep the hammer out. Sounds like. You guys still owe... Excuse me, Tyler. Don't skimp me now. You owe me $752. Don't forget the 2. We need $752 before we're streaming Uno. Here's the deal. It's like I told you, Adam built this beast. It's 100 gigabytes. I said, I don't know if my computer could even handle that kind of power. So it is is ready to go in my YouTube feed. I just need to make it public, and I'm going to premiere it, but it's not going to be a part of the stream. I'm going to have to end this stream and start that, which we can do. Wouldn't you guys rather, like, go out, get some dinner, come back, and watch it later? You guys want to watch it in the middle of the day with no notice? I'm down to do it that way. But you guys discuss amongst yourselves. This should be a democracy item, I think. Let me go ahead and run a poll real quick. When to watch Uno? That's going to be the question. When to watch Uno. We can narrow it down from here, but the options are going to be ASAP, right at 60K, or the other option is schedule for maximum effect. And the poll begins now. Rachel has a great point that it's already night in the UK. All right. I do owe you guys a song while the poll is running, and it looks like we have a clear winner right out the gate. Well, I don't know. Any other songs you guys want to hear right now? I see votes for Dracula, Birth at a Funeral. I said Dracula can get wet. Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. We are almost there. All right, let's give a big shout out, warm welcome to the great, the one, the only, Jeff! Yes, Jeff! That's what I'm talking about, Jeff! All right, we are just $640 away from Uno de Let's Go. I can never remember how this song goes. Could someone give me the chords? Maybe that's it. Come on, flab it. Why is it so hard to commit this one song to my memory? And why do I say this one song like this is the only one? There it is. Jeez. I said, Dracula can get wet. Strong and I'm ready. Now I'm making up for it. I'm the first one to admit now. Dracula can get wet. Dracula can get wet. Oh! Dracula confuse you with the witch from the Wizard of Oz. My father called me, he said, how can you mess up this? And I am appalled by my reflection on the red good. I know Dracula doesn't have a reflection, but he can get away. Oh, it takes huge balls to admit Dracula can get away. Oh, I'll never forget that Dracula can get Three cheers for and hip whip around. I was at the record straight. Oh, Dracula, you're an evil bastard, but you can't get away. And I shit the bed, but I'm under the mattress, so it'll never happen again. You wanna hold a pirate ship, have that. You wanna dip into the sea, have that. You wanna moisturize your feet, no problem. Oh, you wanna touch your puppy's nose, you pick your fingers in your toes, you wanna drink straight from the hose, no problem. Oh, you're an evil bastard, but you can't get away. Oh, Dracula, oh, Dracula, oh, Dracula. You can dip your toes into your granddaddy's aquarium, but you better not bite his fish. He's been collecting rare fish from the Amazon rainforest, from the Amazonian river. And you can go outside and you can jump in the muddy puddles like Peppa Pig, but you'll have to do it after dark. Oh, Dracula. You can go to Blizzard Beach in Orlando, Florida, but you're breaking after dark. And I've never been to that park after closures. I don't know if they turn off the slides. I don't know if you'll be able to slip and slide like you can in the day. They might be dry, and you might get an Indian rub burn all over your palely pasted, evil-ass body, Dracula. But knowing you can probably use some kind of cunning mind control and turn the waves on the wave pool and slip and slide all night long. Or you can take 5 on the lazy river, bring Wolfman and Frankenstein and the Bride, and the Phantom of the Opera, the Invisible Man, and the Creature from the Black Lagoon. You'll have a monster party in the lazy river down there at Blizzard Beach. But you better not lose track of time and the sun comes up like at the end of Sinners, and you'll be smoking and screaming. It's quite a conundrum. Some people come up to me on the street, they say, Big Nick, I think you got Dracula confused with the Gremlin. Folks, we are less than $500 away from unlocking Uno. All right, who we shouting out? We got to give a shout out to the great Charles. God bless you, Charles. We are making our way to 60K, folks. This is pretty beautiful, pretty special. And Screams for Lunch, thank you for your donation, but you know you could have gotten 20 pictures of me smiling on nicklutzko.com. I'm just saying, you get more bang for your buck over there. Okay. Sam cannot even wait to relive Uno. AMA about Uno. Does anyone want to ask me any questions about Uno? I'd be happy to answer them. Hurry up, CC, drive careful. All right, did we actually want to do Birth at a Funeral? I don't know how much I remember that song, but I can try my very best on it. I remember it was in the key of... It's a country western song. Thad says, I imagine you had a lot more out-of-state travelers than other Nightfall acts. Did the organizers notice that, and were they prepared for it? That's a great question, Thad. It's kind of a weird thing in that, I mean, we did have a lot of people come from out of town, no doubt, and I think that your assessment is correct. But we did Nightfall 2016, I think, and I feel like we had a much better local turnout. I think just because I was so focused on, Chattanooga was my whole... I think my plan at the time was to try to make as big of a splash in Chattanooga as I possibly could and then kind of branch out from there. And then since, we've found success during the pandemic and we, played all these big shows and, Chicago and New York City and the Roxy and, Lincoln Hall. Where was Lincoln Hall? I guess we're back in, D.C. Anyways, we played all these big shows that I didn't really put as much emphasis into the Chattanooga shows as I did previously, so there's not as much as a local turnout. And there's also this kind of thing, like people go to Nightfall every Friday night. It's in the middle of a park in downtown Chattanooga, and if you came to see us at Nightfall on Friday night, and then you saw us at Barking Legs on Saturday night for Quattro Day or for SNL Quattro. It's two very different experiences, I would presume, because I'm acting like a full-blown maniac at Barking Legs, and then the free show in downtown Chattanooga is a little bit different because there's a feeling of these people are just out on a Friday night with their families and they don't really know what my shtick is, and if I go too hard on Cowboy John, I might get tomatoes thrown at me. So I still haven't really cracked how to do these more broad how to approach some of these more broad festival shows, and I think you can kind of see that in the performance. I think it was a fun show, and but it's interesting. It's maybe, it's not as unhinged as our usual club fare, but it's still a good time. Saw you at the Exit Inn in Nashville 2022. It was the best concert of my life. Wow, Aaron, that's a really kind thing to say. Look, we're one step closer, folks. All right. Rachel is hearing the occasional crackles. Am I too loud? Hey, World Bear, thank you for the kind words. Happy to hear the kind words from Georgia. If you want to see us live, stick around. It looks like we may be debuting Uno tonight on YouTube. Yeah, Molly says, I definitely thought Nightfall would be more serious music to appeal to the local audience, but then we got things like 7-minute long Dracula. That is very true. And there is also, we did Songs on the Computer in its entirety at JD's Bohemia right after. And so that takes a lot of the songs out of there's a lot of staples that we play almost every night, or we were, that we were saving for JJ's. We still did do Gremlins. I don't know if that crowd could have maybe handled the 10-minute saga of Dan Bongino music. There might be some people in the crowd that are enjoying it a little too sincerely as well, is also the concern. Although that's before he bought the FBI. All right, I got a shout out. Who do I owe a shout out to? The great, the one and only, the beautiful Roboito! God bless you, Roboito. Oh, this hat. All right, I think I said I was going to try to do Birth at a Funeral. I'm looking up the lyrics. So let's see if they're online. Looks like maybe they are. Oh, look, I'm on Genius.com. Who wrote Birth at a Funeral by Nick Lutzko? And the answer is Birth at a Funeral by Nick Lutzko was written by Nick Lutzko. Who asked that question, I wonder? I don't know if these lyrics... Oh, here we go. Lyrics.lol. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. This is from my first record, Heart of Mold. Ow! Ha! La da 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 da. Well, these lyrics are not right. Well, I feel extremes. I'm gonna retune this real quick because I forgot how to play it in drop D. Well, life and love are two extremes. We strip you of your sanity. One comes with love, the other's free. But neither one is guaranteed. When I was young, I saw the sky from far away with different eyes. Now I'm grown and I can say that I will never see the clouds again that way. Because the end of the narrow meets the beginning of time. Ring a funeral bells as I go on the ride. I wanna love you forever before I leave you behind. I wanna memorize the details and ignore all the signs. Well, I ain't slept weeks since June. They took a break at past noon. And if I ain't dead, I'll be there soon. And I will rest until I go. Because the end of the narrow meets the beginning of time. So do right. I wanna love you forever before I leave you behind. I wanna memorize the details. sentence without starting a lie. I can't finish Larry Sanders' show without starting to cry. I wanna swim in your ocean before it turns into sky. When the dawn of a new age crosses the end of the lie. Because the end of the never means we're living enough time. The river funeral rise. I wanna love you forever before I leave you behind. Wanna memorize the details and ignore the signs. Something like that. All right, folks. If you're just tuning in, we are promoting Ends Vinyl. We are $349 from hitting our next stretch goal. If you head to nicklutzko.com, we are selling double LP, my follow-up to Swords. It is a 15-track album, soon to be a 16-track album. We are unlocking a bonus track at $60K. But if you're not into vinyl, there's so much more that you can get at nicklutzko.com. You can get pictures of me smiling. Every physical order comes with a picture of me smiling signed, and then everyone gets their own unique digital special exclusive photo of me smiling that I'll send you personally when the campaign ends. You also get the digital download. You get the stems. You get unreleased tracks. You get demos. You get a virtual ticket to our online album release party that we'll be doing down here in the Grotto. You get the vinyl, of course. You get my cover EP. I'll be doing a cover EP of songs inspired by Ends. You can get an enamel pin by the Gray Esteban Martinez with the little reset button guy from the Reset song and the All on Red song. Says everything ends. You got trading cards. We're going to have trading cards for crying out loud. We're going to have a companion booklet. We're going to have CDs. You guys remember CDs, right? We got those too. We've got producer credits for the inner sleeve of the double LP. We've got executive producer credit that goes on the back of the album. We've got personalized thank you songs where I'll sing you a song thanking you. Give me some details about your life. I'll do a short song and a video for you. Everything else I think is sold out, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Here's the deal. I forgot. Did I? No. I there's nothing I haven't already said. I was gonna say something. Okay. Trying to think, guys. I'm trying to collect my thoughts. There's something I was going to say. I know that I mentioned last time that I would talk about weapons. I saw that at the theaters in the IMAX. And I mentioned that I would say that, but there's something else that I was just thinking about that I was excited to talk about, and I've already forgotten what it is. Scott loved weapons. I also loved weapons. I was a big Barbarian fan. Because I went in to see Barbarian before Weapons. I don't know what you thought about Barbarian. Well, I went into Barbarian totally blind, and I was gobsmacked by it. It was the most fun I had in theaters. And I think Hereditary, is the best horror film of the past decade. But I think Barbarian is the most fun I had in a movie theater. And I think a big part of that is going in having no expectation whatsoever. But one of the most shocking elements of seeing that film was the end credits when it says directed by Zach Kreger. I said, huh? Because I in high school, had the IFC channel and watched all of the whatever Whitest Kids You Know, however many seasons they had, and was a big fan of that in high school. And what's funny is I think me and Mikey went and saw Miss March on opening night because we really liked Whitest Kids You Know, and I don't think anyone was very happy with that film. And it wasn't like I made a conscious decision of I'm not going to be a fan of the Whitest Kids You Know anymore. I just kind of moved on and forgot about it for forever. And then here I heard Trevor Moore pass a few years ago. That was very sad. And then I follow Sam Brown and Timmy Williams and all those guys on Twitter and Facebook or wherever. So I'll see their stuff pop up from time to time. But it was a big shock to see. Whoa! Already I love this film more than anything. And then I realized, it's this guy. So then I feel like I listened to like 50. There weren't that many. I listened to a few podcasts that he did talking about how he wrote Barbarian, how it came to be, what his experience was, and I was just very inspired. It's a really cool story, and I'm excited to follow his career, and so I've been eagerly anticipating Weapons, but the big difference between Weapons and Barbarian is I went into Barbarian with zero expectations, and I went into Weapons with very, very high expectations. And I'm not sure I can articulate this very well, but I think Weapons may be the better film of the two, but I think I enjoyed Barbarian more, again, just because that experience of going into something totally blind and being blown away by it, rather than going in with very high expectations, having them met. I don't know, it's something interesting to be said there. But I thought there's been a lot of interesting debate because I think Barbarian had a lot of political undertones, and I think people were expecting that there was going to be some kind of big metaphor with Weapons, and I also kind of went in anticipating that, but after reading and listening to some of what he had to say about the film and how it was personal to him, it's one of those films, the more I've thought about it, the more I love it. I think he did a really good job, and I love that he did something different. And I like that it's not super obvious, and it's a very open interpretation. And it's a good time at the movies. I highly recommend. That's my review. I give it like 100 stars. All right, Casey says, can either guitar go down or voice up? How's that? How we doing? Is this any better? Yeah. JG Music Show. Is that Johnny G? Johnny G of Johnny G and Friends? I don't know. I can't. It's very small. Louder what, Dan? Everything should be louder? Everything should be louder? Here, I'll do a little test. Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and landed at the police station. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Average Cadaver said they told Zach Krecker to buy vinyl. Guitar louder. Well, Casey said the guitar was too loud. Are we in disagreement with Casey, or did I turn it down too much? Hey, baby. Hey. All right, I think we had another sale. All right, God bless Justin. Thank you, Justin, for your pledge. We cherish you. We honor you. If anyone's just tuning in, go to nickletsgo.com where we're hawking double vinyl for my new record, Ends. Check out this amazing art from the great Amanda Stamatolak. You haven't shouted her out in a minute, so I should show you guys her cool artwork. You guys ready? Check it out. I don't know if you guys knew this is a physical piece. 3D. It's a real, it's not, pretty cool. Here's the side-by-side. What do you guys think? Molly says it's so cool. Dan says rad. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I had a question for you guys. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. Here's my question. So, we had, starting off, you guys remember way back in the olden days when we first kicked this thing off, we had 2 rabbit heads paired with the jumpsuits and whatever all the other perks are. And they flew off the shelves like hotcakes, a hot commodity. As we're inching our goals, we're getting higher up the chain, we're trying to hit our stretch goals. I started thinking to myself, there's 2 more rabbit heads left. But maybe it doesn't hurt to put it out there. Is there a demand? Is there and what is the word I'm looking for? I need to go to take a business class or something. Is there an appetite for more rabbit heads out there? Maybe that's something that if there's an appetite, sound off, reach out to me, and then maybe that's something that can be can be.
The wait is over! Now that's what I call Ends has arrived. 15 tracks on one all-new album.
Psst, are you sleeping? What do you think it's gonna be like?
Mom says it's even more magical than Nick's last album.
Okay, guys, time for bed.
We're too excited to sleep.
Imagine how excited your whole family will be when Nick Lutzko's new album Ends comes to life, double vinyl, now backing on Kickstarter.
Are you sleeping?
I'm too excited to sleep.
Dear Nick Lutzko,
We love the songs, cause they are good to us. Nick, let's go songs. Get them now on the Kickstarter for Enzo's new album. He got some trading cards.
Nick Lutzko's new album Ends. Pledge now for double vinyl, digital, and compact disc.
You gotta back it now.
Imagine a world where time pushes us closer to the end. A world where music carries you away. Experience Ends, the new album by Nick Lutzko, and the perfect soundtrack for any stage of life. Direct from Tennessee, this album is going to be pressed onto vinyl with your help. Set adrift in the churning ballad of Punchline. Or take a trip into dimensions unknown with Reset. No other album gives you these pure and moody feelings. To order Ends on Vinyl by Nick Lutzko, visit the Kickstarter campaign and pledge before August 29th.
Hey, what's happening? Okay, we're back. I hit unmute. I promise I did. All right, Sit Comrade says, "Hey, Big Nick, heard you might be on Dead Boss from Jesse's stream next week. Very excited to see you potentially collab with one of the funniest streamers on Twitch." Hell yup, Sit Comrade. All right, here we go. We're inching. We are inching. Good stuff, gang. I think we did it. We are less than 300 from unlocking numero uno. Thank you, AJ, for your contribution. God bless you. All right. Sometimes it's hard to remember songs you've written. $299 to go. Let's do it. $299 away from my next stretch goal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That song's called Let's Go. Let's hit 600 or 60,000. Let's do it. Let's go! My mind may be slipping. My mind may be slipping, but my body stands tall. Yes, my body stands tall. Well, I promise I was listening. I wasn't listening. I can read the writing on the wall. I can read the writing on the wall. He crawls up the stairwell. He longs to be with her. Each step growing taller than the others before. Reaches a hand out his tumble and back to the floor. My words keep escaping. I spend all my days chasing them down, but they never leave me where I wanna go. Till I call it quits and then they take me home. breaking. I can feel the cracks beneath my feet. Yes, I can feel the cracks that breaking me. He crawls up the stairwell, he clings to the handrail that steadies his focus from the battle down below. He crawls up the stairwell, he is ringing of tall tales that clever it's better to just let go. No. This critter sleeping in my shed, creation swimming in my head, cities marching in the streets for an awakening. I am my life. The hourglass is overgrown, the man is like the barrel bones of them. What's that? The Meryl Bones? Meryl's Bones? Is that Meryl Haggard or Meryl Streep? The hourglass is overturned. It's the reverb, man. Let me. The hourglass is overturned. That didn't help. The hourglass is overturned. The hourglass overturned. The match is struck. The stairwell burns. The hourglass is overturned. The match is struck. The stairwell burns. I hear it calling in the catwalk as I make believe. I might light my light. Oh my gosh! I never stop. Is the moral of the story. This critter sleeping in my shed, creation swimming in my head, the city's marching in the streets for an awakening. I might light my light. The hourglass is overturned, the match is struck, the stairwell burns. I hear it calling from the catwalk as I make believe. I might outshine the twilight. Oh! Snow grows and I scream the fire grows. Oh! Sand overflows and I scream the fire grows. But I might light my nightlight. I might outshine the twilight. I might light my nightlight. I might light night. My baby slipping. Yeah! My mind may be slipping. Whoa! My mind may be slipping. This is almost dead, folks. Tink, give it up for Tink, the great Tink. Listening. Okay, I wasn't $35 away. $35 away, haha, we're $35 away. We're $35 away, haha, we're $35 away. We're $35 away, haha, we're $35 away. We're $35 from the 60K stretch goal. Where does it take us? Where does it go? To numero uno Adams edited YouTube video, haha, hee hee, hoo 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 ha. We're $35 away. We're $35 away, haha, we're $35 away. We're $35 away, haha, we're $35 away. All right, here's the deal. This is very real. You guys are about to freak because this is a Big Nick guarantee. Ow! I just dropped an SM57 on my toe! My second to babyest toe. All right, here we go, guys. This is the first thing that happens when I open this. Whoever gets us over 60K, I will sign this. This will be added to your order. This is the real deal. Water damaged history. Written by Elvis himself. First song he ever wrote. Blood in my stool, shaking like a dog. I got blood in my stool. Rock and roll music playing in my head as the toilet bowl water turns a deep, dark red. Blood in my stool, blood in my stool. All right, the race is off. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, there we go. Who was it? Who did it? You done it. Wes Buchanan. Wes Buchanan. Uh-oh. Do we have some... Rachel says it was... We actually have... Oh, man. Oh, wow. Rachel was first. It was Rachel, then Wes, and now it looks like we also just got someone else in here. Maybe I have to send 2 sheets out. We did it! We did it! Folks! Numero uno. We got the numero uno. We hit the numero uno. We got the numero uno. We got the numero uno. We got the numero uno. Numero uno. All right, guys, we hit 60K. That means numero uno is coming out, and that means someone else's song is added to the vinyl, to the CD. We're going to get it on streaming as well. This is exciting times, folks. I need to give a quick speech here. Let me switch to a different angle here. I'll be honest, I never dreamed this would be we hit 60K. Well, 12 days left to go. This is an honor, and I'll cherish this honor for as long as I live. And I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Well, when do we want to watch numero uno? What time? What do you guys say? Is Wes Buchanan in this? I want to get to the bottom of this because Rachel was before Wes. I think Rachel gets the blood in my stool, and I think Wes gets. There's a lot of songs. I don't know where they went though. He'll get another one. Maybe he'll get Dunka. All right, guys. Well, we hit 60K. That's exciting. Texting my wife, just hit 60K. All right, guys. Wow. All right. I'm trying to wrap my head around. So now we gotta. I know how this feels. I know when I listen to NPR and they're like, all right, guys, we're trying to hit this number. All we got to do is hit this number. And you're like, all right, I'm going to chip in. I'm going to do it. And you donate and you hit the number and you feel great. And they're like, all right, guys, now we need to hit this number. And you're like, what? We hit the number. What do you mean now we need to hit this number? But the next number is 80K. And frankly, we're very far from it. So if you're watching and you thought, oh, man, I missed it. They already hit it 60K without me. We still use your help because what we're trying to do next at 80K. And, of course, keep in mind, we've been coming up with these wild surprise stretch goals all along the way. Who knows what's in store, frankly. But this is the next big stretch goal we're trying to hit. The double LP, we're going to try to get it kind of some 3D texture on the cover. It's called Emboss and Deboss. I'd never heard of it before, but basically these let me get back over here. Give me a second. Similar, like the upper layer of the vines of the title will be risen, will be raised, and then the hole in some of these lower levels will be indented. They'll go in deep, so we'll kind of have a 3D. It's like a Goosebumps book. So we need those 3D textures, folks. So if you're still tuning in, we're trying. The next goal, we got 12 days to hit 80K. That's the next big goal. All right, what time are we watching Uno? On our way to 80K. God bless you, Carl. That's the truth. And I'm seeing a request for You Can Call Me Al. Is there a context behind that? I love the song. I did play it already. Molly saying 1 a.m. Uno a. Well, that is clever. Can't argue that. The ends hole needs to lead somewhere. Oh, wow. Molly says maybe Desmond will agree to release his smiling picture at 70K stretch goal. You never know. I'll talk to him. I mean, he's been, I love Desmond. He's a genius. He's a Renaissance man, but he's not easy to work with sometimes, especially when it comes to money. So Kyle says, I think one of the goals should be an end-themed Goosebump promotional book written by the original R.L. Stein. That'd be interesting. If anyone here knows R.L. Stein, if you're watching, get in touch. It'd be cool to write a Goosebumps book about the making of ends. That'd be interesting. Carl says, how long does it take to upload and process the video, or did you super tech it and it's already waiting? It is already waiting. Adam, I gave him permissions. Like I said, he's like Ice Cube from War of the Worlds. He hacked my systems. He's already got it loaded and ready to go. I could press play right now and it would start. That's how superior our tech is to the rest of the world. Who we texting? Adam? Oh, R.L. Stein. Man, this delay really is not helpful. R.L. Stein, is he related to Frankenstein? Different Stein. My manager's last name is Stein. I wonder if he's related to R.L. What if all this time my manager, Brandon Stein, was... Oh, it's spelled differently. It's Stein. So never mind. Here's the sad part. Let me know if this is a deal breaker. Maybe we'll try to pivot and figure something else out. This video's uploaded, and it's just the straight video. If you're wanting any sort of commentary or you're wanting this graphic over here, any of that stuff, that's all going to be gone unless I can find a way to stream it through OBS and you guys rather watch it that way. If there's no issues with that, we'll just schedule the 90-minute video and it'll come on and you guys can watch it and it'll live there. Yes, Dan, you should call Adam and tell him the news. He'll be very excited. I'm going to text him right now, actually. Maybe just give him a heads up that I've been comparing him to Ice Cube from War of the Worlds. Okay. Rachel, I still haven't been given it. Okay, 1 a.m., is that really what you guys want to do? Because at 1 a.m. Molly's time is actually 4 a.m. Eastern time. And who knows what that is over in the jolly old England. All right, what time? Well, 9 p.m.? What do you guys think of 9 p.m. EST? 9 p.m. EST. 9 p.m. EST. What do you guys think? All right, well, here's the deal, guys. As much as I'm having a wonderful time with you all, I have dinner plans in about an hour, and I need to grab my daughter from my parents' house. And I also need to post that this video is happening. So I got a lot to do. So frankly, I got to go. So thank you guys. God bless you. If you're watching, you haven't got your vinyl yet. That's good. We're gonna need more pledgers over the next 12 days. We're gonna do another big marathon stream this Wednesday, and we're trying to get to 80K. I mean, truthfully, we're trying to get to 200K, but we'll take it one stretch goal at a time. All right. God bless you guys. What song am I going out on? Let's try to give me a quick one, because I got kind of got a list piling up here, things I got to do. That doesn't sound good. That's great, it starts with an earthquake. That's not the right chord either. That's it. That's great, it starts with an earthquake. Birds, snakes, and aeroplanes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Eye of the hurricane, listen to yourself. Turn world to his own needs. Don't deserve his own needs. Speed it up, knock, beat, grunt, no strength, no ladder. Starts a clatter with fear and run down high. Wire in the progress, and he's in the games in a government, higher in a combat site. Left to west coming in a hurry with the furies breathing down your neck. Team by team reporters babble, drum, tether, drop, tether, looking at love, find it. I kind of thought that I'd be able to sing this song better just by looking at the words. But it's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the ends of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. 6 o'clock. TV hour, don't get caught in Ford and Towers, last burn, their turn, listen to yourself, churn, lock 'em in, uniform, book, burning, blood, letting, labor, metal, escalate, automotive, incinerate, light a candle, light a photo, step down, watch it heal, crush, uh-oh, this means no fear, cavalier, renegade, steering clear, tournament of lies. Offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. The other night I dreamed of knives, continental drift, divide, mountains in and line, Ben Hurd, Bernstein, Lynn, Mom, Van Nap, Lenny, Rude, Leslie Bay, birthday party, cheesecake, jelly bean, boom. You symbiotic, patriotic, slam, butt, neck, right. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. It's time I've spent some time alone. It's time I've spent some time alone. It's time I've spent some time alone. God bless you all, and tune into Numero Uno at 9 p.m. EST tonight. Link will be going up shortly. God bless you all. I love you all. I cherish you all. And looking forward to keeping this train rolling. Ends Vinyl, nicklutzko.com. Grab it while you still can, for crying out loud. Capiche, Felice.
Ends on Vinyl, applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on Vinyl, applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on Vinyl, applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on Vinyl, pledge on nicklutzko.com. Ends on Vinyl, applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on Vinyl, applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on Vinyl, applied directly to the eardrums. Ends on Vinyl, pledge on nicklutzko.com. New from the makers of swords, introducing Ends on Vinyl. Top 50 pain, Ends on Vinyl. Apply directly where you hear. Ends on Vinyl, pledge on nicklutzko.com.
We love the songs, 'cause they are good to us. Nick, let's go songs. Get them now on the Kickstarter for Enzo's new album. They got some trading cards.
Nick Lutzko's new album Ends. Pledge now for double vinyl, digital, and compact disc.
You gotta back it now.
Ends Vinyl.